Hey guys, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel. This is not typically a video I ever thought I would make on this channel, but I figured this video would be really helpful for people who need to safely and humanely euthanize their betta fish at home. Sadly, my betta fish Elijah, who I've had over a year now, is really sick. I think he has dropsy. His body is very swollen. He can't swim. Every time he tries to swim, he just falls down upside down. Scales are really puffy, and this happened all of a sudden. It started happening like 2 days ago, and he was doing perfect literally like 4 or 5 days ago, and now he looks absolutely miserable. Looks like he's struggling to breathe, and I physically cannot watch that. It breaks my heart watching it. As much as I don't want to do this, I know that if he has dropsy, there's not much that I can do to really help him, and I don't want him to suffer. So I'm doing this video to help other people. I do not think that you should euthanize your betta fish just because you don't want it anymore. This is a video that I am making if your fish is very, very, very sick to the point where you know that you cannot physically treat it with any medication. If you know your betta is sick, do research on the internet what the symptoms the fish is having to make sure that you know what your fish is sick of before you just euthanize it, because there is many sicknesses that you can help and medicate at home. He had fin rot about half a year ago, and I treated that, and he was doing super well. He healed from it great. I know it's not fin rot anymore, and I believe it's dropsy, and it just happened so fast. This video is me trying to be educational, but I don't want this video to be out for people to just euthanize their betta fish because they don't want it anymore. I always think that if you don't want a fish anymore, find someone who will take care of it. I am going to show you what he currently looks like. If you do not want to see a betta fish who is literally on its last lifeline, then I don't recommend continuing to watch this video, because I will be showing you what he looks like right now. I will be showing you how to euthanize him. Here's my disclaimer right now: if you don't want to see a dying fish, then I wouldn't continue to watch this video because it is very sad. I am very, very used to animals being euthanized because I am a vet tech, so I see it pretty much every day. If I seem emotionless, it's just because I see it literally every day and I've become kind of numb to it. It does hurt more because it is my fish that I have given all my love and care to for over a year now, so it does definitely hurt, but it's the best thing for him, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you him now. So I have him in this bowl, and then I have another container, and then I have what you use to euthanize him. So what I'm using is 100% pure and natural clove oil. I got this off of Amazon. If I can find the link for it, I will put it down below. Basically just make sure it's 100% pure, and this stuff will basically put the fish to sleep humanely beforehand, and then slowly it will euthanize them. Here's what he looks like right now. As you can see, he just looks absolutely awful. His fins are never ever that red. His scales, he's literally red, swollen. As you can see, he can't even sit up. Every single time he does, he just falls right back down. I honestly have no idea how he got this way. I do 1 to 2 water changes every single week, and I always clean his tank, so I'm not sure how this happened. So like I said, the materials basically that you're going to need is just a container with his tank water inside of it, his or her tank water inside of it, another small container, and then some clove oil. There's a couple other ways that you can humanely euthanize a fish, but this is the way that I want to do it. So this little container right here is also full of his tank water, and what I did is I put 6 drops of this clove oil inside the container, and then I closed the container up and I shook it very well. It's not going to work if you just drop the clove oil into the container, because the oil is just going to sit at the surface of the water, so you have to shake it up pretty well, and then when it gets this cloudy white color, you know that it's working. What you start to do is you take the container full of the clove oil and water, and then you just slowly start pouring drops into the bowl. It will slowly put him to sleep. He may float up to the top, but his gills will probably still be moving, and then after a little bit, then you slowly add more drops until he is not breathing anymore. So like I said, right now I'm going to be doing this on camera, so if you guys do not want to see this, then I recommend either skipping forward or just not watching from this point forward. As you can tell, he's definitely struggling to breathe right now, and it hurts my heart to even watch this. So I'm just gonna take the dropper from the oil itself, and I'm just gonna squeeze it out, and then I'm going to take some of this, and then I'm just gonna slowly drop about 6 drops in there, and then let it sit, you'll slowly see that the liquid starts going slowly into there. You can see where it's kind of cloudy. If you do too much clove oil at once, then it'll basically stress out the fish way too much, and you definitely don't want your fish stressing out. You just kind of want him to safely and humanely just go to sleep. But his gills are still moving, but I believe he's just asleep right now. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes, and then you add about 6 more drops, and you just slowly keep adding more drops until he stops breathing. I'm gonna add a couple more drops. It's been about 5 minutes and his gills aren't moving anymore, but the good rule of thumb is to at least wait 30 minutes from when you've started, and if his gills aren't moving after 30 minutes, then it's a good chance that he's euthanized. So I started everything at 8, so I'm going to wait till 8:30, and if he's still like this, then he's gone. It's been over 30 minutes, and I'm glad that I did wait 30 minutes, because after about 15, he started, I guess, waking up, and he looked like he was struggling to breathe a little bit. So I've been waiting a while. I'm 100% sure that he is gone now, but I'm probably just gonna wait like another 30 minutes just to be safe. But that's pretty much all that's to it. It really sucks, like, a lot, because I obviously, you guys know, I love my betta fish, like, so much. And constantly, people are commenting on videos that aren't even related to my fish, asking me if I'm getting other betta fish, and right now I don't want any more. I don't want to keep going through this where I get a fish and it gets sick and it dies. I don't want to keep going through that because it just hurts more than I enjoy taking care of my fish. I have one other betta fish. His name is Damon. He's healthy, super healthy. Knock on wood, don't want to jinx it, but this is my fish Damon. He is, I never had any problems with him, like literally ever. He's the best fish ever, and I love his tank. He has the live plants and everything, and the live plants have been growing great. So hopefully he lives a lot longer than Elijah and Klaus have. And for all the people who keep asking me if I'm going to get other fish, please stop asking, because it just kind of gets annoying after a while. But I hope this video was educational, helpful, and it helps anybody who is going through this situation. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.